CircuitPython Parsec.
For the CircuitPython Parsec today, I wanted to talk about using the noise library from the community bundle written by Todd Kurt to create a moving road-like pattern. So the noise library gives you simplex or Perlin-like noise that you can use to create something much smoother than randomness. So you can see here in my code what I'm doing. I'm importing time, and then I'm from the noise library importing noise. So you can see here I'm generating this sort of video game style road moving around, and it has a smooth but alternating sort of undulating pattern that is not repeating. It's not just a simple function looping over and over. And I'm also using a second instance of noise to change the width of the road here as it moves down. I'm importing the noise library, and then I'm using a couple of step sizes here to adjust kind of how much I move through the one-dimensional noise space per step. If we move very small amounts through the noise space, we'll get very smooth changes. And then we can go all the way to where the changes in sort of zipping across this one-dimensional noise are so great that it'll almost look like randomness. So the next thing I've got here is a little frame counter so that we can march through an increment. And then in the main loop here, I have advancing the frame, I equals I plus 1, essentially. And then I'm creating these two samples of the noise called N1 and N2. So they're basically the same. N1 equals noise, and then I'm giving it a step size, and then I'm multiplying that by the frame iteration. So 1, 2, 3, 4 as we go. And that's what's marching us or walking across this noise curve. I have different step sizes for them so that we get that variation. Then I'm doing a little conversion here. So I take the position or I create a position variable, which is what's going to be that how far that left line is from the wall, and that is an integer of a shift of that -1 to 1 range, just going from 0 to 1, and then I'm multiplying that by 20 so that we get up to 40 columns, anywhere from 0 to 40 columns. And then the same thing happens with the width here, which is the space between the backslash and the forward slash, and it just happens to be using a different step size, so it's going to be a little bit different. And then I print them. So this is the print statement here. So we're going to print a number of spaces multiplied by the position, whatever that first value is. Then I throw in a backslash, and I have to escape that with another backslash. Then we have a number of spaces multiplied by that width value. So that's what takes that second right side of the road here over some varying amount. And then I put in that right slash. So put all together, if I run that, you can see we get this really nice, smooth undulating pattern. So that's all using the noise function. You can get this from the community bundle. So if you're using circup and CircuitPython, you can just say circup install noise, and it'll run out and find that. And so that is how you can use the noise library inside of CircuitPython to generate a beautifully, smoothly undulating road. And that is your CircuitPython Parsec.